Hey, Oriol, I promise you I have another tricky question for you.
Sure.
And that one is, I think, really tricky, or it's basically two questions I have. Um, can I use Azure KeyVault with AKS Hybrid?
Yeah, sure. There is no problem with that. So you can have an Azure, a Key Vault in Azure, and you can connect to it from your Kubernetes cluster. You have different options. So you can either use, like regularly, you would use the Key Vault API of your programming language SDK of choice, and you would connect to the Key Vault through internet and retrieve and fetch the secrets after authenticating using your Azure AD credentials. You can also use components like the CSI secret storage driver for Key Vault that we have, which works on AKS, but it works in any other kind of Kubernetes cluster. And then you can, through Kubernetes, automatically connect to an Azure Key Vault at the pod definition when the pod is started, and those required secrets will be fetched by the Azure Key Vault instance and injected in your temporary storage of the pod. So that's also available at your disposal. Again, Key Vault will reside in Asia. We will connect through internet, or if you have private connectivity enabled from your data center and through private link, you can also achieve private connectivity to it, and you will fetch the secrets and import them in your workloads running on AKS Hybrid on premises. That's no problem.
Okay, but now you said it will reside in Azure. Is it an option, or is it possible to get it completely on-prem so that I do no longer rely on Azure?
And the answer is, at the moment with Azure Key Vault, that's not an option. So Azure Key Vault runs in Asia, and the only possibility to connect to it is through by connecting to Asia, to the region where that Key Vault is deployed. Okay. In Kubernetes, there are other Vault solutions that can run on premises. You could even use things like Kubernetes secrets. Not saying that's what you should do, but you could use Kubernetes secrets. You could use other Vault providers like HashiCorp Vault or other similar ones that can run fully locally on premises in your AKS hybrid infrastructure. At the moment, Azure Key Vault will not run on premises.
Okay. That answers basically my both questions. And need to remind you, my friend, we renamed Azure AD to Entra ID. So everyone who is watching this video later, Azure AD is Entra ID. So we all need to take 6 months to 2 years to do the name changes. So whenever you're watching it, Azure AD is now renamed, or was recently renamed, to Entra ID while capturing that video. So
yeah, good point.
Thank you so much, my friend. And
thank you.
Next questions are waiting for you.